Hey my Pokè Peeps, so today we're going to be playing with the Halloween themed team again. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. It's that overused team with the Hooper and Weaver, so let's get started and see if we can have some good games. Alrighty guys, so we're back and this is a pretty scary team. My main concern is the Charizard. If it's a Charizard X, I'm a little more worried. If it's a Y, we're all good. I'm going to lead with Sableye here. So let's go for the Dark Pulse. I'm curious. So he goes for a Dark Pulse of his own, gets a crit. I'm going to go for a Carmine. He potentially goes for a Recover or just goes for another Dark Pulse. Goes for another Dark Pulse. Does he get a flinch? No, that's good. Now we're going to go for a Recover. He gets a flinch? No, perfect. So that's the only concern with this, is if he gets a flinch. So he's got his own Recover, but we're actually getting stronger while he's staying the same. So go for another Carmine here. And after one more, I'm not really afraid of anything. We've got really good defense, and now we're going to have a really good special defense. He's going for Tri-Attack, which we're immune to. We get another Carmine off. Part of me does want to go for another one, but I don't want to be too greedy. So he goes for a Dark Pulse. He gets another crit, which is scary. Let's go for a Recover. He goes for a Recover of his own. I go for a Recover of my own. Let's go for another Carmine. Yeah, now we're going to get a little bit greedy, and he ends up quitting. So basically that's what this Sableye set does. It comes in on something that can't beat it in 1 or 2 hits, sets up, recovers, and then it's going to absolutely destroy the other Pokemon after a little bit. I'll be back when I found another game. Okay, so we're back. This is awful. I'm going to go lead with Hooper here. He leads with Pelipper. What do I feel like Pelipper's going to go for? Does he stay in? If he doesn't, if he does, this will kill. Perfect. So Pelipper goes down. Now is where things get a little bit not good. Kingdra comes in. Kingdra's a big threat. Very big. I'm going to go into Sableye here. He probably goes for Dragon Pulse. That almost takes us out. Now I'm just going to go for a Recover here. I know he's going to kill me in this next turn, but that's fine. We just sort of need to stall a little bit of the rain turns. Now we're going into Deblade. I'm going to set up a Swords Dance. I know I can live at least 2 of these. So he is Specs. At least that's what that damage shows me. Now, I think if I go for a Sacred Sword, Tornadus comes in to reset the rain. No, rain stays. So let's go for... He goes for a knockoff. That gets rid of our Evilite, which is fine. And then what's going to come in? Let's go for a Shadow Sneak here. Alright, so Tornadus out of the way. So that should mean that he can't really set rain again, which is great. I think he sends in Registeel here, if I have to pick. Swampert comes in. Now, let's go for a Spikes. He just goes for an attacking move, which is great. Does he get a flinch? Yeah, he does. That's fine. And now let's go for Destiny Bond. Take this thing with us, unless he switches. Switching would be a good point, yeah. So now this thing's probably going to be another setter. So let's go for a Spikes. He goes for an Iron Head. That's really not good for us. However, we can go into Blacephalon. And I can go for Carmine. He goes for an Iron Head. Let's just go for a Flamethrower here. He goes into Kingdra. I think I'll still be outspeeding. And I should be able to kill with the Shadow Ball. Unless he's... Yeah, cool. And we're in a good spot here. Very good spot. And he quits. Again, perfect sort of setup there. The only thing I could have potentially done differently was going for a Flame Charge, but I think I would have then had to have gone for the Z move, which I was hoping to save for the Swampert. So, yeah, it was the right move in the long run. Let's find another game. All right. So, A lot of things I don't like seeing on teams. The Ambipom being one of them. I'm going to lead with Sableye here. He potentially leads with Stack Attacker, which is great. I'm going to Mega Evolve and go straight for a Dazzling Gleam. What does he go for? Gyro Ball or Trick Room? Stealth Rock. So we get rocks up. Perfect. Might not have known that that's how this works. Let's go for a Calm Mind. I think he goes for Light Screen here. Sending in Sylveon. That's fine. I can send in Blade pretty comfortably. He goes for a Calm Mind of his own. I'm not really worried. I'm going for an Iron Head. Might have Shadow Ball or Hidden Power Fire. No. Okay. We're in a good spot. Do we get Staticked? No. So Heat Wave most likely coming out here. Let's go into Frostlass. Now Heat Wave comes out. He doesn't get the burn because he's scum. Now I'm not actually worried about the Zapdos. Zapdos is fine. As you saw, the Blade, he doesn't have much switching opportunity. I really sort of just... Actually, no. Let's go for Destiny Bond. What does this guy do? Goes for the Heat Wave. So Zapdos goes down. That worked well. Now I definitely go back into my Blade. See, now if he leads with... Goes into Weevil, sorry. We can still just go for either an Iron Head or a Sacred Sword. I'm going to chuck the timer on. Let this guy make some little bit faster decisions. What's he going to go? He goes straight into the Sylveon, yeah. So that was sort of my prediction, I guess. I'm going to go straight for an Iron Head here. He goes into Stack Attacker, which is fine. I'm not really worried about Stack Attacker, so I'm just going to go for a Swords Dance. He potentially sets up... Oh no, he just goes for Earthquake, which isn't doing much. Let's go for a Sacred Sword now. That takes this thing out. We're in a really good spot. Defense is huge. Special defense, not so much, but yeah. Weavile comes in now. I can just go for an Iron Head. He goes for a Fake Out. Must have forgotten what he was doing. Porygon Z comes in. He gets a download, which is kind of scary. Let's go. He's got Shadow Ball. That's going to kill him. Right. That's okay, though. We can go into Sableye here. And let's set up a Calm Mind. Oh, no. I forgot that he had the Sylveon there. Sylveon's a huge, huge, huge threat. Okay, let's go into Hooper, actually. Hopefully he switches. No, he's got the Z conversion. Okay. What's our best option? Hyperspace. He goes for a Tri-Attack. We Hyperspace. That doesn't do that much. We go for another one. Okay. Let's go into Weaver here. I think I'm better off going for an Ice Punch. Hopefully he doesn't get a burn or anything like that. Oh, we almost take it out. Okay. Let's go for a knockoff. Wow. This Porygon Z's absolutely wrecked us here. We're in a really good position until now. I do just need to get rid of this thing now. Hopefully no freeze. Cool. So Porygon goes down. I'm still pretty confident that we can win with Blacephalon in the background. He goes into Sylveon. I'm going to switch straight into Blacephalon. I feel like he... Oh, I didn't think he would personally go for that. And let's go for a Z Never-Ending Nightmare here. This should be able to take it out. Cool. And I think Sableye has a fairly good chance against the... against the Ambipom. And it's the Life Orb set. So I'm going to go straight into Sableye here. And I'm going to go straight for the Recover. So this guy's probably realizing now that he doesn't have much that can do too much to me. Gunk Shot was probably his best choice there. If he gets a Poison, that could be pretty devastating. I'm just going to go for a Dark Pulse. He goes for Foul Play. That's fine. Gunk Shot's still his best option there. and we're going to take it out with the Dark Pulse. So that worked really well. I came down to the wire. That Porygon Z really threw me for a loop there. I probably should have some priority on my team other than Shadow Sneak. Or I should have just prioritized Deblade a little bit better. But yeah, it was a fun game nonetheless. Alrighty guys, so hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Check out my other Halloween themed videos. I'm sure you'll like them just as much. Anyways,